The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
For the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
On the ready? Striker, 3-3.
Throwing to start here is Tua. And right away, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Bass on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Miami set to take over.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Ready, go.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Touchdown, Bills.
Gabriel Davis,
30 yards.
And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On second down, Mostert.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it is 28-0.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Caught it to 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception.
There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
53 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Allen going to try and keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone.
Benogany elects not to return. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Up comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. to his throw here, going to be caught by Wilson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Second and goal from the 1. Here's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Allen. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 57 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches. They don't have to have volume and have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run the draw with Mostert. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A 3-yard loss. Still 3 to go to get to the most hollow ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start.